All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadas. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And a sincere Shalom to all the Akim out here that's doing and pushing the work in truth and in sincerity. Okay? We're going in this lesson. Okay? What are the chances that a celebrity is of the elect, okay, of the Lord's elect, okay? Um, and when we go into the scriptures, okay, you also go into the things that these celebrities do, okay? A lot of these celebrities, they have no desire to be a man or a woman of the Lord, okay? Now, the Lord, his name is Yahweh, okay, the Most High, okay? His name is Yahweh, which means he is or he exists, okay? And his son name is Yahweh Shah, okay? The one who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, okay? And a lot of these celebrities, they don't use that. They don't use those names, you know? So, that cuts out a lot of, celebrities. And then you have, the celebrity has to be an Israelite, okay? First and foremost, you know? And before I even say that, I'm gonna get scriptures, man. Psalms 37:16. And it says, "A little that a righteous man has is better than the riches of many." Okay? When you look into the calling, okay, those of us that are Israelites and we was called into this knowledge, okay, this precious knowledge, which everybody isn't um able to obtain. Okay, you can't buy this knowledge with riches. Okay, um, or be a famous person, because a celebrity, the word celebrity just means a celebrated person. Okay, and when you go into the scriptures, okay, the scriptures say that folly is set in great dignity. You know, nowadays you have a lot of these celebrities, okay, or celebrated people who are famous and rich off of foolishness. You know, uh, uh, whether it's a singer, a athlete, or whatever. Okay, movie star. They got rich off of foolishness. Okay, and back in the day, it used to be based off of a person's talent. You know, but now they a lot. Some of these celebrities, they do some stupid stuff, and they have to do a lot of those stuff. You know, when the so-called white man, which is Esau, okay, when he comes in, he expands on what that uh what that person is doing. So they give him more money, okay, and more fame in order to you know uh get their name out there more. Okay. Now, let me see. Matthew 16:26. And it says, you know what? Matthew 16:24. It says, then said Yahweh unto his disciples, because being in his truth, okay, it takes discipline. Okay? It says, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself. You think a celebrity is going to deny themselves? You know? Some of these people, have developed this what they call cult of personality, to where, that's they get so locked up in this role of, or this mind of, that they're some special type of person, that you can't reach them. Get the word cult of personality. The word cult of personality, or the term or the phrase, okay, it says a situation in which a public figure, such as a political leader, is deliberately presented to the people of a country as a great person who should be admired and loved. Okay? And it also goes to some of these people that are in the government, some of these people may be trying to go off of their, lifetime achievements, and the people will put them up there. But, hey, look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump got into the office, kind of because of his name, and some of what he done. Okay. Let me see. So, back into the scriptures, it says, and take up his cross and follow me. Okay. It says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Okay. And a lot of these celebrities, they're going to seek to save their life. It says, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. Like I said, they develop this mindset, about their lifetime achievements, and then they want to even come into the truth with those. They can't come into the truth with those achievements. You got to lose, all that stuff that you had before you came into this truth for the Lord, man. And we got to give all praises, honor, and glory unto the Lord. Now, do that mean that we're not supposed to, have money, just live like a bum? No, that's not what the scriptures is saying. Okay? But that life of, being a celebrated person, a lot of them are being celebrated from off of wickedness, and it's not talent. If you have the ability to make money off of a talent, I'm not gonna knock somebody, especially if that's your hard-earned work, like I seen a interview, with Floyd Mayweather. He was on Drink Champs, and he seemed like a solid, dude, and all of that money, because that money and that fame could really blind a person, But in that the interview, you know, he was saying that he got that to that position of where he's at based off of his talent, his blood, sweat, and tears. You know, going out there, fighting, putting his, and I guess it's entertainment for people. I like boxing. You know, um, uh, and then also being in that industry, you have people who are like snakes, and they try to get over on people. So he said that he wisened up and he did his own thing in order to get to where he's at. That's what he said. you know if a person went on and you know did something as far as getting your own money, as far working with your own hands, all that stuff. I'm not going to sit up there and fault the guy, you know. But it's kind of what is it, a gift and a curse, you know, to be in that position, because now you have all that money, and guess what? are you which honestly, everything that we get comes from the Lord, you know. But I wouldn't want my blessing on this side, you know. So it says, for what is a man profited if he so gain the whole world, which he gained the whole world, and Floyd Mayweather, he still have those niggerish ways with him, man. You know, and a lot of us still have our ways with us, but being in that limelight, a lot of people look at him like he's a celebrated person. You know, when he walks into a room, you know, everybody, hey, that's Floyd Mayweather. That's Floyd Mayweather, and he can say this, that, or whatever, and people will listen to him. You know, he could say that the Most High name is Ahia, and a lot of people will listen to him. And that if he says that, then you automatically knows that he's not a man of the Lord, man. Because the Lord is Yahweh is the only one who can refer to himself as Ahia, which Ahia means I am. Okay, I am that I am. Okay, so the Most High God is the only one who can say that He is. You know. So it says, um, gain the whole world and lose his own soul. Okay, because you gotta do what they say you to do. You know, there are certain unique situations where some people, you know, uh, don't have to do what their higher ups say. You know, hey, but Esau gonna get you one way or another, man. You getting this money one way or another. Esau gonna get you, and a lot of these people, they're suckers because they traded in their integrity and all that stuff for Esau's uh, pleasantries. You know, so it says, or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Some of these celebrities, behind closed doors, they do a lot of wickedness, man. Okay, uh, bending over the table, getting down on knees, you know, murdering, you know. They say that you got to do certain things, and you got to do it, man. You can't say no. That's why it's best to not even be in um that type of industry, man. Okay, so let me see what the word industry means. It says cleverness, skill, activity. Okay. Um, aptitude, experience, okay? being in that you know, having, you know, lots of money and all that stuff, you know, experience in that, man. You gotta worry about people coming to take your life, all type of stuff. You know, who's your friend, you know, all that type of stuff. You know, who's really sincere, who really likes you. You know, you're gonna have fans, you're gonna have haters. You know, and it's truth. You're gonna have people who likes you, and people who don't like you. You know, so it says diligence. You know, they wake up and then first thing is on their mind is, you know, doing what it takes to get the next dollar, you know. It says activity, zeal, and a lot of them are passionate about the things that they do, you know. It says a particular trade or manufacture, okay? And sometimes when you in that industry, Esau, which is the so-called white man, okay, he builds you up and he try to mold you into being that person that he wants you to be, you know, fitting that role of what he wants you to be, okay? Anyway, right here it says systematic work, you know. So let me get this. Romans 1:26, and it says, for you see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. Okay? So a lot of people that are in the truth, you know, we ain't going to have no college degrees. You know? That's Esau's you know, glory. You know? Then it says not many mighty. Okay? Not many mighty.
Strong's G 1415. Dunatas. Dunatas.
And that means able, powerful, mighty, or strong. It says mighty in wealth and influence, okay? That goes into a celebrity. So, you know, not many celebrities, okay, people who are wealthy or have a lot of influence are going to be saved, okay? Um, yeah, it says not many noble. You know, a lot of us aren't born with a silver spoon in their mouth, okay, coming from, you know, um, high class areas. You know, some of us actually have to live through the struggle and are still going through the struggle, you know, and we're hoping and praying that the Lord has mercy on us and that we get the hell up out of here, you know. And being in the hood, you know, it comes with a certain mindset that you got to get rid of, you know, and we that's what a man of the Lord is gonna strive to be, you know, to get rid of that mindset, you know, and to hang around other people who have a like mind also. Okay. It says, but God has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and God has chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. Okay. And the elect, more than likely, they're going to be weak, man. Okay. They're not going to be a puppet, you know, for the so-called white man, okay, for Esau, for his government, okay, or a puppet for Satan, okay. Uh, it says, and base things of the world, which means low, and things which are despised, hath God chosen. Yeah, and things that which are not, to bring to naught things that are, that no flesh should glory in his presence. Okay, and when you glory, off of your lifetime achievements, and you may be in Hall of Fame and all that stuff, that don't mean nothing to the Lord, man. Okay? The Lord ain't trying to hear that mess, man. Okay? Cause that don't that yeah, the Lord may have gave it to you, but you know, did he give it to you in righteousness? Okay? You have in the scriptures, you have certain men of the Lord, okay, who did have riches. Okay? But were they rich from off of, Esau's and to be honest, man, a lot of these celebrities, that those riches that they have, man, they ain't really riches, man. This dollar bill, it's crumbling, man. That's not really riches, you know? Psalm 52:7. It says, "Lo, this is the man that made God not his strength, Yahweh Shah, not his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches, and strengthened himself in his wickedness." Okay? A lot of these people are rich to themselves, man, and not rich to the Lord. Psalm 73:12. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. Okay, so being a celebrity, you prospered in the world. It says they increase in riches. Okay? So a person that, is a celebrity, more than likely, they're ungodly. Okay? And they're increasing in their riches. Okay? And prospering in the world, and they think, some of them even thinking that, oh yeah, everything is going to be all right, everything is going to be cool, the Lord got me and all that. Some of them even do that, like these Christians think, man. Okay? 1 Timothy 6:9, and it says, "But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition." Okay? And sometimes, man, some of these celebrities wish they never had the money or the fame. They wish that they could go all back, and that's why a lot of them, are strung out on drugs, being addicted to something that's, not righteous, man. Because they trying to escape from their reality. you know can't even walk outside without, being noticed and all that stuff. And then you gotta, like I said, you gotta watch your back. Some of them walk with security and all that stuff. you know in the kingdom, which the elect are going to be celebrities. They're going to be noticed from off of the works that they did for Yahweh Shem Shah. you know and that's where the real fame comes in. you know You ain't gonna have to walk down the street with no security, armed security and all that stuff. Okay? 1 Timothy 6:17. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches. Okay? And like I said, that money that they have, that's not real. That's not the real riches, man. You know? Talking about, having land, and then this land, is filled with blood, man. Okay? If you don't know, America, which is Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles. So all of this stuff, as we know it, is going to be done away with, man. Okay? Everything as we know it in this society is going to be done away with. Okay? It's going to be melted. Okay? Okay? If you don't understand that, you know, then and you're not looking forward to that, then hey, the elect is going to be looking for that, man. You know, we ain't looking to try to get, you know, this money with, you know, the you know, Esau's face on it. You know, even if they put, you know, a so-called black man face or Negro, Latino, or Native American, you know, even if they put, we don't care about that money, man, because that's not the real riches, man. You know, how did they get their riches? You know, how did they get to the point where they're, you know, in their power structure, man? You know, we used to rule the world, and when we ruled it, we didn't do what the Lord said for us to do. You know, and we had to be put into captivity and be punished. A lot of these people are trying to escape their punishment in this society, you know, by doing what, you know, selling out and being, you know, a part of what, you know, the Lord want, not doing things that the Lord don't want them to do. You know, it says, but in the living power, who gives us richly all things to enjoy. Okay. It says that they do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute, okay, willing to communicate, okay. And this, if you are rich in this world, this is what you're supposed to do, okay. Ready to distribute, you know, if brothers are in need of something, you know, and when I say brothers, I'm talking about Israelites, man, okay. I'm talking about those, because we're the real Christians, man. Okay, not those people that you be seeing going into these church buildings and stuff like that. Okay, willing to communicate, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come. Okay, that they may lay hold on eternal life. Okay, you got all this money, but you ain't preparing yourself for when this money is done away with, man. You know, and I'm not talking about no, you know, buying low on the stocks and then selling high on the stocks, man. You know, talking about your riches towards Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Okay, because like I said, all this stuff is going to be done away with. Can a celebrity, you know, can they be of the elect? You know, the odds are against you. You know, I'm not saying that it's impossible. You know, anybody can repent. You know, but being in that mindset, I got this scripture. Luke 18:25, for it is easier for a camel to go through a needle's eye, and that's not talking about a real needle. Okay? Let me get the see if I can. This is what it's talking about, man. Back in ancient Israel, okay, or even in certain places, man, in other parts of the world, okay. As you can see, it says a needle's eye tunnel, okay. And in order, you know, a camel is a a very stubborn animal. You know, in order for a camel to go through some of these needles, okay, for, you know, they have to, you know, crouch themselves down in order to go through. You know, but they're really you know, stubborn animals. Okay. It says, you know what, get the 24th verse. You know what? I'm gonna jump up a couple verses. Luke 18 and 18. And it says, a certain ruler asked him, saying, Good master, what shall I do to inherit eternal life? And Yahushua said unto him, Why callest thou me good? None is good save one, that is God, the Most High, Yahweh. Yahweh is, which he was saying, that Yahweh is the only one that's good. Okay? It says, Thou knowest the commandments. Do not commit adultery. Do not kill. Do not steal. Do not bear false witness. Honor your father and mother. And he said, All these have I kept from my youth up. Now when Yahushua heard these things, he said unto him, Yet lackest thou one thing. Sell all that you hast, and distribute unto the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven. That's the same thing that, Timothy was talking about, in Timothy's, okay? Ready to distribute, okay? It says, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come follow me. A lot of these people, man, that they ain't looking to enter into the kingdom of heaven, with Yahushua, man. Okay? When America is destroyed with thermonuclear missiles, the elect, the Lord's chosen people, they're gonna get beamed out of here, man. And you can't pay for no ticket, man. You can't pay for those tickets, man. With this money. You can't pay for that ticket with being a celebrated person in this society, man. Okay? If you are of the elect, you were meant to be of the elect before you was even born. Okay? And that's what we hoping and striving for, because we don't know whether we are of the elect. Lord willing, we are. That's why we do these videos. That's why we go out there and we teach, just the word. That's why we're being brotherly, It says, and when he heard this, he was very sorrowful, for he was very rich. Okay? And when Yahushua saw that he was very sorrowful, he said, How hardly shall they that have riches enter into the kingdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua? Okay? So, it said that what are the chances of a celebrity being of the elect? It says hardly, man. Okay? Let me get that word hardly, man. You need to say that it's impossible, but it's very, 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 very hard. Okay? It says with difficulty. Okay? It says impracticably. Okay? Let me get that word. Incapable of being done, not to be done by available means. Okay? So in that state of, being a celebrity, man, it's impractical for you to think that, I can make it to the kingdom in this current state. It's difficult for you to even think that way, man. And if you are thinking that way, then you don't have the right mindset. If you are a celebrity and you're watching this video, okay? And it says, for it is easier for a camel to go through a needle's eye than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And they that heard it said, Who then can be saved? And he said, The things which are impossible with men are possible with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Then Peter said, Lo, we have left all and followed you. And he said unto them, Verily I say unto you, there is no man that has left house, or parents, or brethren, or wife, or children, for the kingdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua's sake, who shall not receive manifold more in this present time. Okay? So the Lord could you get rid of all that stuff, the Lord can reward you in this present time. Okay? You get rid of a wicked woman, okay? The Lord can give you 2 women in this life, man. In this life. Okay? It says, and in the world to come, life everlasting. Okay? The Lord can make sure that you good in this life and in the next life. You don't have to worry about that. Some people don't have that faith. Some people, and like I said, I'm not sitting up there saying that, hey, throw away all that you have. But in that mindset that you have, you got to throw that away. All that money, all those material things, all that stuff is bullcrap. Everything that I have, man, personally, is nothing, man. Especially compared to what, if Lord willing, I'm of the elect. Compared to what, the elect is going to have in the kingdom, blessings on top of blessings, man. Okay? So I'm going to get a couple more scriptures, man, in Proverbs, and I'm going to close the lesson, man. Okay? Here go one. Proverbs 30:8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Okay, so you don't want to be poor, you don't want to be rich. You want to be in the middle. Okay, it says, feed me. And there ain't no middle class in America either, man. Okay? It says, feed me with food convenient for me. Okay? You supposed to want your daily bread, man. Okay? It says, lest I be full and deny you and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my God in vain. Okay? Proverbs 28 and 22. He that hasteth to be rich has an evil eye, and considers not that poverty shall come upon him. So all that stuff that you have is going to be gone, man. Okay? In Proverbs 27 and 24, the first sentence says, for riches are not forever. Okay? You're only going to be able to enjoy those riches for a set period of time. And guess what? You could end up dying tomorrow, man, in a horrible way. Right now, we under, with the COVID-19 shutdown, nationwide shutdown, you end up catching coronavirus. You ain't going to have to worry about, being rich and having a coronavirus in the kingdom or, dying in the kingdom. Okay? Because we're going to have new bodies. Okay? We're going to live forever. The Lord said he's going to take away all of our tears, man. Proverbs 23 and 4. Labor not to be rich. Cease from your own wisdom. Wilt thou set your eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Some of these celebrities end up losing a lot of their money, getting, messed over for money, and then be wishing that they had that money back, man. End up being in a state of depression and all that stuff, and don't even think about turning back to the Lord, man. Don't even have that sincere mindset. So, pretty much, man, that's it, man. It's a lot of scriptures on being, rich or being a celebrity, you know, whether you got that by talent or, foolishness or whatever, man, you know. But, the odds aren't on any of those celebrity sides, man. You do have some who may, you know, it says hardly, man. It's difficult, extremely difficult, probably the most difficult thing in their lives that they may have to do, you know. But the odds are is slim to none, man. For a celebrity to be of the elect, you know. So with that, Lord willing, this is edifying, you know. I want to say shalom till next time.